My name is Anne-Elisabeth Baker. I am an industrial design student at the University of Houston, and today I'm going to show you precious plastic. This is our shredder. Plastic is all around us every day, everywhere you look. From your milk jug, to your shampoo bottle, to the Tupperware that you put your leftover food in. So today we're going to work with a certain type of plastic called polypropylene. It comes in many different colors, and we have some examples here. Some that's clear, some that's blue, and even some that's black. So we're going to take this and put it into our shredder and shred it into little flakes so that we can work with it. Come on, over here. So now I'm going to turn on the shredder.
Rolling.
So after you finish shredding, you take the shredded plastic and put it in a smaller container. Take a look inside. There are several different types of plastic, and we have a couple examples here. So these are all white, but they're all different types of plastic. So there's something called a resin code, which is a number that's stamped on the bottom. So you can kind of see right there, that's number 1, or PET. We also have a number 2, which is HDPE. Right here, we also have a number 5, which is PP, or polypropylene. So we have a machine here, it's called a t-shirt press. So what we do here is we put these pieces of plastic that we shredded, and we put it on here and press it and melt it together. So this machine has a heated plate on top, and that's what melts the plastic. So we're going to do a little demonstration. We're going to put the plastic in the middle here. And we're going to cover it with a baking sheet. And we're going to close it. So the plastic is starting to melt. So after we close this, we'll wait about an hour and let it cool down, and then we'll have a plastic sheet. So this is what we made together. This is a sheet of blue, white, black, and clear polypropylene. You can see how thin it is. And this material can be used for all sorts of different things. Crafting, DIY projects, you could make all sorts of things. So just to show, we went from this to this. Before we go any further, I'd like to talk about plastic pollution. Plastic is an awesome material with a ton of different uses, but because of the way that it's made, it oftentimes takes a long time to break down. So for example, the shampoo bottle that's in your shower is likely made of a material that will take up to 100 years to decompose. That's a long time. So as we use these materials and throw them away, they don't just disappear. Instead, they oftentimes end up in the landfill, which is a giant pile of trash. Or they may end up floating in the ocean. And this is called pollution. Plastic pollution is a huge issue because it harms the environment and the creatures that live in it. But recycling these plastic items gives them another chance to be useful and keeps them circulating in our economy. Our organization is called Precious Plastic, and we're from the University of Houston. We want to collect used plastic and use it to create new, cool items. Sustainable design is our passion, and our goal is to make our campus more environmentally friendly. Today we will be reading Dinosaur Woods by George McClements. In 4 days, 7 friends were going to lose their home. This is Richard, Rachel, Milton, Jimbo, Knott, and Luke, and Rojo. This troubled them greatly. They tried to speak to the people responsible. Oops, could we chat? Hello? Anybody home? But for some reason, no one would listen. What are we gonna do? Asked Luke. We've tried everything. I know, said Rojo, but we can't give up. We need something new, something big, something amazing. So the friends started thinking, and thinking, and thinking, until Rojo was struck by an idea. Actually, it was a piece of paper. That's it, he cried. We'll build a dinosaur. There's no way they'll tear down our home if they think a dinosaur lives here. Everyone agreed. The friends spent the rest of the day collecting materials. Sticks, leaves, vines, logs, borrowed burlap. Then Rojo spent the next 36 hours working in total secrecy until the dinosaur was finished. How does it work? Asked Jimbo. It's easy, said Rojo. First, we climb in. Second, we take our pre-assigned stations. And third, we scare away the guys on the bulldozers. Look, said Luke. Someone's coming. 2 men making their final demolition check entered the clearing. Quick, everyone to your stations, shouted Rojo. Rojo took a deep breath. He crossed his fingers, and then he roared a terrible roar. It worked. The men ran for their lives. As word of the dinosaur spread, scientists and news crews from around the world flocked to the tiny patch of woods. This is great, said Rojo. Nothing can go wrong now. And that's when it did. It was chaos inside the dinosaur. But the biggest problem? That came when Rojo failed to notice a cable on the ground. Crash! When the dust cleared, the friends found themselves surrounded by cameras and clipboards. Get ready for some shouting, said Rojo. And he was right. There was shouting, excited shouting. A big-mouthed Jinx fox, a bronchial woodpecker, a Himalayan frost bear, crabby-faced punching rabbits, a left-footed klutz deer, a drop-tail adder, It turned out that the friends were something called endangered, and in Milton's case, extinct. An important scientist declared the tiny patch of woods a protected site, and she named it Dinosaur Woods. So in the end, the small group of friends did have something to save their home. It wasn't new, it wasn't big, but it was amazing. They had each other. Wow, that was a really cool story. I loved hearing about the animal friends and how they work together to save their environment from plastic pollution. Teamwork is essential to accomplishing our goals, and it's going to take a lot of passionate people who care about our environment to keep our planet green. Thank you so much for reading with me today, and remember to always stay curious.